So, this is what we're going to be working with. So I have the burlap mesh, and then I have it in blue, and I have it in blue with the little burlap stripe. Hold on, let me shut my door. Okay, sorry. So my nephew's here, so my boys are having a great time. Bella, where are you going? So I'm going to pan down and we'll get started. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do tonight is we are going to do the poof curl. This is the sign we're going to use. And we're going to use this cute little boat. Isn't that cute? Alright. So what I'm going to do, since I'm using 3, is I'm going to roll them out together. It just makes it a lot faster if you can roll them out together and cut them all at one time. There we go. So one more. All right. Come on, Bella. So once I get them rolled out, I'm just going to put something heavy on it. And I'm going to cut it every 10 inches. So, alright. So once we get them cut, I'll just move these out of the way. And alright, so we're going to be using a work wreath. So I wanted to show you something a little different because, how big is this work wreath? This one is 18 inches. And it's green. So sometimes it can be kind of hard to find the color that you want. So I wanted to show you that you can use one and it not be the right color, and you can still make it work. So this is the pencil thin. This is the kind that you would get like at Hobby Lobby. So I thought it would be good just to show you how you can still use a work wreath done. Here we go. So this one is a little bit larger. And the reason it's a little bit larger is because I want to get both of these things on here. So I kind of needed a larger base on it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate these 3 colors. And I'm just going to loosely roll them from the end like that. Make a little like sausage like this. And then we're going to tie it We're going to have about 4 inches on each side. You want to make sure that you have the opening on the bottom. Always want to make sure that opening's on the bottom. And the reason you're doing that is so that you can pull this out and make a little poof. Ooh! Mary, that sounds like fun. Okay. So I just roll it loosely. Make sure that it's opened. Go back into the last tie. Put it down. Go to the next one. Put it down. I'm just tying it one good time. And then pulling this out. Isn't that a pretty color? Alright, so we're going to do the same thing with this one. So that's all we're going to do, is we're going to alternate these 3 colors. Haley, my sister lives there. It's a great place. Okay, so just pull it out like that. There we go. So that's what it looks like so far. So you have your little poof and you have your little curl. Hi! So I just keep doing the same thing. Roll loosely from the end. Go back on top of the last tie we just did. Okay. Tie it off one time and then fluff it out like that. Okay. So again, there we go. So we're going to do 1 layer on the bottom and we're going to do 2 on the top. So y'all doing okay tonight? Here, let me clear this out. Okay. Alright, so we just keep curling it loosely from the end. And it already wants to do it, so it's not difficult. You're just kind of working with its natural tendency. Okay. If you have any trouble with this, then make them a little bit larger. So I cut mine at 10 inches. So if you have any trouble, cut yours at 15. Or you could cut it at 12. And that helps a little bit. When I first started out doing this, I did that a lot. Then as I got more used to it, then I went down to 10. Okay. All right. We're getting close to being able to move up. So when you're working with an odd number, like we are here, it's going to get to the point where you get to one that you've already done, and I just change out the color. So instead of doing this one again, I'll grab one of the blue ones and do that next. Okay. So this is our last one on the bottom. Spread that out. So now we can start on the top. So I'll go ahead and open these up. Yeah, I'm taping over, so if there's any problems with this, I will edit the taped version and put it out in a little bit. As you know how technology is, sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not. Okay. So just keep doing the same thing. Curl it. Put it down. And fluff it out. You don't need a big poof. And if it has a tendency to want to curl under, let it. Because like all wreaths, this will fray a little bit and that will kind of hide some of that fray. So. Okay. See, when you do that first layer, it looks very bare, but as you start putting on the second layer, it starts filling in. Okay, here we go. You just keep going back in, putting your next one down. Fluff it out. So if you ever have a mesh that's kind of difficult to work with, just put it together with others, and then you'll still be able to use it. So this blue one with the little bit of the burlap in it, the jute, is kind of hard to work with. So I like to pair it with others because then I can still use it. And I don't have to worry about only using that one. Okay. So when we get done with this, we're going to do a second layer. I love this blue color. It's so pretty. So we have one more, and then we'll do a second layer. Oh yay, did you get the kit? So this is it with 2 layers on. And you see how you can still kind of see in here a little bit, right in here. So that's why we put another layer on. Right, Bella? Come here, girl. Yeah, we're having issues with the internet today, so I don't know what the problem is. Who knows? It changes. Alright. So when you're putting the second one on, you just open up the last one, or just start wherever you feel like. Put it down. Then take the one that you had before, push it back. And what that's going to do is that's going to create another layer. So see, then you have 3 layers. See? And then that will help clear up any little spots that we don't want to be seen. Because it's no fun to see your frame. Hey, Carmen. All right. So push this one down. Put this one on top. And then fluff it out. There we go. You see how much fuller it's starting to look when you put that extra layer on it? I don't know where Mary is tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry it's fuzzy, guys. Okay. think it depends on what the weather's like wherever the YouTube server is. So, okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. So if you ever get lost, you can count how many of these little curls. There should be 4 in each curl at the top. So if I get lost, a lot of times I'll stop and count curls. You can also count how many layers you have. Okay. So I don't know about y'all, but I am ready for warm weather. I'm ready for beach. And all the flowers blooming. Okay. So we're getting close. You can do this with as many or as little colors as you want. So you could do all one. You could do 4 colors. Hi, Bella. You can do 2 colors. Come here, girl. That really is just up to you and whatever look you're going for. Okay. There we go. So let's see, this one has 3, this one has 3, this one has 3. Come on. Come on. That's a good girl. This one has 3. This one has 3. I think we got them all. Yep. Looks like we got them all. Yep. All right. Nope, there's one left. Okay. I thought so. Oh no. Bye, Susan. It'll be on here in a little bit. Okay. Hi, Officer John. Thank you. All right. So now we have all our layers on. Now we can have fun, start decorating. So you see what a difference it makes when you add in that extra layer? So now you can't really see the frame. There's a little piece here, but we're going to fix that. So you do kind of just need to go around and make sure you don't need to pull anything down. You see how that 3rd layer starts filling in the inside. All right. So what we're going to do next is get our ribbons ready. Alright, so these are our ribbons. We have this one. It's just kind of an off-white and blue. Then we have this little beach one. It has like turtles and anchors. We have a red anchor. And we have a blue anchor. So I didn't want to put a ton of the red anchor and the blue anchor, but I didn't have quite enough of this to do the whole thing. So we're going to cut 14 inches. This is my 7-inch piece of cardboard that I notched at the top. And so what I do is I just wrap my ribbon around it like this. And you see, that's why I notched the top, because it's easy to get lost if you're doing a whole bunch at one time. I cut it back off, slip my scissors through, and there we go, 3 cut. I just like to do that because it's free. Anytime you get a box, just take a piece and cut a 6-inch, a 7-inch, and an 8-inch. And then you'll have what you need to do your ribbons. Okay, so I like to cut the ends just to make it nice and professional looking. And then I'll put 2 ribbons together, fold it in the center, pinch it, and then I'll start tying this down. So this time I will tie 3 times, and then I'm going to spread out my ribbons. So I am facing them down, right there. So find the center, pinch, open our tie up. And so we are adding just a splash of color. You see that? So I don't want to add too much color, but a little bit. Whoops. And the reason I do that is so that I can make sure my sign is going to stand out. So the colors that I have in this wreath are brighter than the sign. But the reason I do that is because then it gives that sign a better base to stand out. So I just keep doing the same thing. Fold it over, find the center, pinch. You don't have to open it back up. You can just lay it right on top and then tie it 3 times. And then spread it out. Like that. We are going to do 1 in each tie. Okay. I know, I hate that the picture's fuzzy. Don't worry though, I'll okay. Bye, Jackie. Okay. all the beach stuff. Very cool. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, so this is the last one on the bottom. I'm sorry. Don't worry. It should be good when I put the replay out. Alright. So now we can move to the top. Awesome, you should. So I'm going to do the same thing on the top because I know I'm going to put my sign in the middle. Just makes it a little bit easier if you already have the ribbons facing out. Okay. Alright, we're getting close. Hey, Ross. It's better. They're still having trouble, but...
It's better?
Sorta.
Is it just better?
You know, it's still kind of blurry for them. The sign came from Sim's Pottery.
Okay.
Okay. I think I have about 4 of them, so I'll be putting them in my shop later. I got as many as they had. Oh, buddy. You should have gone with us.
Maybe.
Alrighty. So we're down to our last 2. I see. Hi, Ross. How are you?
Hi. I am good.
He is patiently waiting for Mommy so he can get back on his game. So that's what it looks like with all the ribbon on it. See, you can still see splashes of the colors. So now, you see how that kind of all starts to tie in together? Alright, so what we're going to do, turn on this glue gun here.
I am right here. Hi.
So we have some little starfish here. And we are going to use our cable mount zip ties. trying not to step on your foot, buddy. Alright, so what we're going to do, hey Barbara, we're going to take this. I want to leave this rope on here because it's beach. So I really want this rope to kind of stay there. So what I'm going to do, that's nowhere near hot. So we're going to put a few of these on, like this. We've got our boat. So you can kind of put the boat like towards the bottom, and then you put the sign in the middle. You could also, if you can't find something like this, which these came from Hobby Lobby, they have them in all different colors. You can just get some seashells, and you can put seashells on. You can even put them on your sign. Isn't that cute? So as soon as our hot glue gun gets ready, we'll start putting this stuff on. But I did want to show you something. Okay, now look at this. Can you tell that we used a green base? You really can't. So once you get done, you can take these and just tuck them under like this, and no one's going to notice that you used a different color. So this is just a great thing to remember, because a lot of times, especially after Christmas, you can get these on sale, these pencil ones. So go get them, because you can use them. Huh, buddy? Are you hot back there? You're tired?
Yeah.
Ooh, this thing takes forever. Alright, so while we're waiting for this lovely thing to heat up, I can show you our kit. Y'all want to see the kit? Oh! Hey Ross, look. Jackie says her grandson plays Fortnite and is in one of the games that you play. Yes, he plays Fortnite and he loves it. He's obsessed with that game. Alright, so this is the first kit.
I love Fortnite, yeah.
So this is what we're going to be putting together. So I have 3 color options. So there's the turquoise, the pink, the yellow. Isn't that funny how every one of these work? And the green. So no matter which one, it's still going to look great. Aren't these cute? I just love these. So the kit has the base, so this work wreath. It has 5 ribbons, so 18 yards of ribbon. It has 4 flowers, the sign, 2 rolls of mesh, and deco tubing. So, see, you can see they all have butterflies on them, except for this one, and this one ties all the colors in together. So it's in my shop. I have a very limited quantity, so if you want to do this, I'm going to do this on, I think the 18th. So that way you have time. He's playing Fortnite right now. If you have time to get it in, and I'm going to put instructions in it to tell you what you need to cut, so you can follow along. So which one of these butterflies do y'all like the best? I can't decide which one I like the best. They're cool. They all have the same colors in them. Alright, I think it's hot now. Okay. So when I'm using these zip tie mounts, I like to put a little hot glue on them, because then I don't have to worry about them, that adhesive getting hot and coming off. These things stick to you. So I'm just going to put it in the four corners. The green one, I like the green one too. You see that, Ross?
Yeah, a lot of people wait for it. It used to be not that popular, and then it's it's so popular now.
I think Chris wants to play with y'all now.
Hmm?
Mari's.
Oh.
Chris. Alright, so once I get these down, I just take a pipe cleaner and just run it through there and tie it off. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Now I'm going to give those a second to... I don't know what that was.
So it's in the front, right?
Oh, it's probably something falling over.
Oh, it tipped over.
Something is always falling over in here. Okay, so we got this one ready. What is it, sweetie? Now we can get our boat ready. You see the little boat? It's got like a little sail. Hi, Chris. Alright. So just do the same thing. I'm going to put a little glue on it. Put it down. Don't worry, Donna, it'll be out here in a little bit. Okay. There we go. So I'm just going to put 2 on the boat because really there wouldn't be any way to put another one. What did it? Oh, here we go. Alright, so I will put my pipe cleaner through here. Ross, you're getting hailed.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
You got it. Beast it!
My God.
Beast it!
So my nephew's here, so they just are having a great time. Alright, so once I get everything on, and they seem to be sticking well, so I want this to go pretty much in the center. So I'm just going to go right to the base and tie it. So I will flip it over and show you in just a minute. Oh no, Dolly, I'm sorry, that stinks. Okay. So I'm just going to the base here and tying it down. And wrap it around. Okay? So see, I want this rope to be seen. So I'll probably just put a little dab of glue up there. Alright. So I'll get the sides here. And then we can do the boat. Okay. So when you're putting these on and you have something like this, you can use a little dab of glue and glue your mesh right on top of it so that it can't be seen after you get the wreath done. And I'll show you what I mean. That way, if you decide you're gonna sell it, they won't be able to tell where you put it. Okay, so like right here, you see how you can see these? So what I'll do is I will take some of my glue and I'll put it right on these pipe cleaners, and then I'll just work my mesh so that it's sitting right on top of it, and it will glue it down so it's not going to move. And then that covers the little pipe cleaner. Just a little trick to kind of hide it. Okay, there we go. So there it is with the sign in it. I will take this, put just a little bit of glue on it, glue it there. Alright. Then I'll put some glue on these. And okay. So I'm going to glue it right down to the frame, to these. Alright, and then one in the middle. So I'll just kind of what are y'all doing out there? Okay. So let's see, where should we put our boat? Right in the center or off to the side? Kind of down. Yeah. So I think we're going to do it a little bit down. So I'm just going to run it to the base. Tie it down. I know, it's just all kinds of problems tonight. Never know what the problem is. Alright, there we go. Alright. So there's the boat. See, it kind of looks like it's floating. Alright, so I want it to lay down. So what I'll do is behind here, where you can't see it, I will tie it on. Tie it down. And then I will strategically hide it with some ribbon. Alright, we got our last little starfish here. Put this one here. There we go. Alright. Let's pull this up. Alright, what do y'all think?
It's cool.
Yeah, see, I like it. It looks like the boat's kind of in the ocean. So what do y'all think of the colors? I like to do it like this. See, when you vary the colors like that, it just makes it stand out more. Alright, we did our first beach wreath for this year. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put these in. So, if you want to put something like this in, you can just, I cut these at 24 inches, and then you can just make a little loop and tie them on the bottom. I can't believe I forgot that. Okay, so I wasn't going to put them on the top, but a few on the bottom. Just so you can see what it looks like. See? These are great for these kind of wreaths because they're just, give it that kind of rope look. So I just made like a 4-inch little loop. And then just tie it down. You would tie these on the bottom and then spread it out. Like that. And these are cut at 24 inches. Alright, well I think that is it. Thank you so much for being patient. I'm sorry we had so much trouble tonight. We don't know how in the world the computer got on that odd mode.
There's time and slide to make sure it's on airplane mode.
Yeah, I don't know. It's never done that before. Okay. Well, y'all have a wonderful night. And don't forget, if you want to get one of those kits to follow along on the 18th, go get it. Because I have a very limited quantity. I had a hard time finding as many as I wanted, so. But anyways, y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. And I will see y'all on Sunday, hopefully. Thank you, Jen. Alright, there. Now I got them put in. Alright, I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.